Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk to you about something. So when you usually build, right, I usually use this guy. I go over to the continuity test. I know I say nudity, it's nudity, whatever, but I usually do this. So when I get done building, I would do this. You see, nothing. If it was something wrong, it would be doing that. You know what I mean? When you say this is a new build, you get done, you hear that by doing this, then you automatically know something's wrong. But this has been almost about 95% good for me. I've had it some bad components. This will only tell you pretty much if you've made a mistake and crossed anything up. So let me show you guys what today's technology has for us, and Vifly has covered you guys. So you got the Vifly Short Saver 2 Smart Smoke Stopper. Stay tuned, let's dig into this thing. So in the package you're going to receive your smoke stopper, a thank you card, as if you're receiving every product that they send you, telling you right at the gate if you have a problem with your product, please shoot them an email and they would take care of you and get you straightened out. Next is going to be a manual. Like I said, this user manual comes in very handy. You don't see a lot of people with new products given this, and I'm sorry, this just makes life so much easier. So as you can see, you're going to get to know your smoke stopper. You can see right there, it shows you 1 is your XT60 and 30 input. 2 is your XT60 and 30 output. 3, I'm sorry. 3 is your power on and off button right here. And 4 is your current switch button, meaning your amp. So you can go from, check out over here, this shows you your status. So when you power it on, your green LED will show you that you powered on. And we'll get into this, we'll show you on the bench. So you're going to choose your 1 to 2 amps. Some quads have a little bit more than a 1 amp burst when it plugs in, so you may have to use 2 amp. They do recommend you running the 1 amp on, you know, new builds and stuff like that. But if you have a problem, just kick it up to 2 amps. And then you can adjust the millisecond. Yellow LED status shows that 1 blink is 3 milliseconds short circuit to 15 milliseconds over circuit. 2 blinks is 5 millisecond short circuit, 20 millisecond over current, I'm sorry, and 3 blinks is 7 millisecond short circuit, 30 millisecond over current. So they give you all that diagram there showing you how it works. Rolled over on the back here, and operation, it tells you. Plug the battery into the Short Saver 2. Firstly, the yellow LED is on. That means the Short Saver 2 is ready to work. Short press 1 amp and 2 amp button to select the 1 amp or 2 amp current threshold. We recommend using 1 amp option for most RC builds. See, there you go. Connect Short Saver 2 with your device, then short press the power on and off button. If the LED green is on, if the green LED is on, it means your build is normal. If the green LED is off and red LED is on, it means your device is short circuit or over current, and the Short Saver 2 gets into the overload protection status. Short press the power button on and off to turn on and off the power. Long press to get into the trip time setting mode. Short press to change different trip time, and long press to again save the settings. Okay, over here you have some stats on it. It is 48 by 30 by 10 millimeter. Power cable not included. Connectors are XT30 and 60 input and output. Switchable current 1 to 2 amps. Trip time is 3 milliseconds short circuit, 15 milliseconds over current. Input voltage is 7 to 25 volts to the 6S. And there's all their tags. Check them all out. So let's go ahead now and we'll get a battery and we'll get this thing and show you some testing. So this thing is pretty cool. It does the XT60 or 30. You can go and plug in 30 here. I keep pushing the buttons to plug it in. So our yellow status light, we're on. Okay, so let's do something like this. Let's create a short circuit is what I want to do. So if we was to take them and stick them in there, you guys know that what would happen there, right? Okay, and power on the short saver instantly. You see that? There wasn't even a hesitation there. Can I show you that even faster? Watch. Ready? Dead. Now this would be a scary situation, and I don't recommend you doing that without this smoke or short saver 2. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to call it a smoke stopper. Short name for it. So without the Vifly Short Saver 2, you don't want to do that, because it will swell your battery and literally cause chaos. Let's power it back off. I keep pressing the button. Let's do the 6S, show you. Okay, so if we was to take them and plug them in, you guys know what 6S would do. Come on now, let me prove to you. 1000 mile 6S, right? Plug it in, boom. That quick. Look at that. Short circuit. You don't get no more in a short circuit than that. Well, we're doing 2 amps. Will it still do the same thing? Absolutely. That's impressive. I mean, what more could you ask for? You guys over at Vifly, John, are doing it big, man. You guys are saving us so much in our hobby. It's unbelievable. So I'll tell you another thing that's good for this. Let me show you. So for say, I'm already bound to this guy, but for say I wasn't bound to this, okay? We all know the procedure. Oh, let's get something. Let's go ahead and press down this button, you know, at the same time. Then let's try to grab this battery pack and finagle this in here. You see? Let me show you something. You take this guy, plug it into there, okay? Plug this guy into there. All right. You see there, right? So then you just press down, go and get yourself locked in on your bind button. Press down on it, right? You even do it with your finger. Press down on it, and as simple as that simple. Let's power cycle. No worries. That's simple, and you bound to it. You know, instead of you trying to finagle this, have it in your hand, press the bind button. That's worth its weight in gold right there. I build many a quads for people, and I can tell you, my wife Crystal will tell you how many times I've asked her, hey, could you give me a hand with this one? Because, you know, the bind button will actually be in a tough spot. So I always would bind to them before I built it, just to make it easier for myself. But it goes to show you that you can do multiple things with this thing here. For the price, you cannot beat it. I would tell you the price, but I want you to go on over to the Vifly.com right here. www.viflydrone.com. Go over there and check it out. And remember now, this is the 2. This is the Short Saver 2. Now this replaced the 1, so I believe you can't even purchase the 1 again, the 1 still, but you may be able to pick it up at other places. But make sure you grab the Short Saver 2, because it gives you this chart on the back. The 1 didn't. The first one did not have a power button. You guys are just phenomenal, John. Thank you guys over at Vifly for what you do. All right, so another thing I really like is you keep this in your pocket, but if you don't always have this on you, just roll it over and check it out. All your stats are on the back. That's really good right there. I like that. So okay, so grab your drone, grab your battery, 6S LiPo, Safe saver. Okay, plug into your drone. Okay, plug the power into the safe saver. You can see we have a yellow light. You saw we had a red and a blue light. Okay, this would be 2 amps. That's 1 amp. All right, so there you have it. That's simple. And it's good for working on your drone, as I showed you binding. Just the fact of having that switch that you don't have to keep unplugging, because you know these guys only have so many maintenance cycles, right? The XT60s, and then you have to go inside and open the little you guys know that trick. So yeah, that's how you hook it to your quad, and it's convenient to have that power switch. I just don't know, like, instead of unplugging and plugging and unplugging and unplugging, and I showed you guys how quick it'll short itself. Some might think that's a problem. It's not. It's really cool that it does that. I'd rather have it like a quad. For instance, let me show you. Let's unplug this one. So this one over here has a D-shot beacon on it, right? Watch what this does with the D-shot beacon. Because of the amp draw, it goes to show you that, you know, what amp draw that D-shot beacon has. You ready? Same quad. Well, different quad, but I've run 3 of the same quads. This is built just like that one is, right? With the D-shot beacon. See? Shut it down. Turn it off. It's going 2 amps. Power back on. Cut it down. What's doing that is all 4 motors are wanting to do dent, 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 and it's drawing a lot of current, so it said no. Because that tells me this guy's doing a job. So if I build a rig for someone, I'm always building stuff. I have a actually FPV cycle toothpick 3 getting ready to be built. This guy's going to come in handy on that. I'm going to make sure I use this, demonstrate it again on that, showing you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Vifly Short Saver 2. Save your money. Because you would need it for the next build you're going to want to build. You're not going to want to have to replace that rig. This will stop you from doing that.